Hello and welcome back to another episode of Medieval Dynasty. I'm happy. It's nice to see everyone again, although I don't look too happy. That is for sure. Okay, so... Makes a clicking noise. Alright. Thought I had a knife. I want to carry around is my axe. Do I have my axe on me? Evidently I don't have my axe on me. Okay. So we have about 40. It's okay in the day, I believe. We've got 40 knives. We're gonna sell those, see if we can't get ourselves a bigger pack. We've built our house. We can get ourselves like a nice backpack. We can carry a lot more knives with us. I went ahead off camera and I made 40 or 50. No, 50. 41 most likely. I think I tried to have an extra one for myself. St. John's wort, just in case I poison myself. That'd be great. And then we are on our way to Denica. I always like being close to Denica. And then once we've sold this and we've got our pack and everything else, we'll have to go, I guess, I'm thinking to Gostovia. Because he said when we have built our house to go back and see if his wife can give us anything. Thought I saw some nightshade there. Let's go ahead and run a little bit. Oh, I also got another skill while I was getting these. Let me see. Survival sense is definitely what we want. And then survival knowledge, we'll want that too. And we got the crafting knowledge. Anytime we craft, we can get more XP. Alright, Matilda.
Hello there! My wares never disappoint.
Alright. And one of these. Okay. So I now have 975. Will that get me a backpack? Trying to ignore the fact that the dog is barking. A large... No, I don't want a saddlebag. I want a large backpack. Simple backpack. Simple large backpack. 570 from 970. Okay, I'm going to buy it.
Have a good day.
And then... what we're going to do is equip that. Oh, the sun does look like it's setting now. Okay.
Hail, friend.
22. You have a deep voice.
Goodbye.
Being 22. Oh, wait, one more day. Maybe collect some stones and stuff as well. Because we need to make knives. That's where the money's at. The sun does look like it's setting. We really want to gather sticks and stones for those knives. Plus the fact that I am running out of food. I've got to go to Gostovia. I chose a backpack instead of food. Oh, I also have to set a rabbit trap. So I'll have to gather some sticks for that. What's that? Oh, daisies. Okay. Cool. I'll pick up a daisy. Why not? Another stone. And another one. Go ahead and get some of these. Need about 50 of these per 20 stones. Make our knives. Because we also need some winter clothing. Which we're going to need a hood. Definitely have to get a hood. Pick up as many of these as we can before it gets dark. Get like, I'm guessing 200. Sticks is what we're gonna need. Rabbit! We're definitely gonna need to set up a rabbit trap. Carrying too much. Oh my goodness. Really? Already? Thought a large backpack could carry all of this. Moonlight. Stone. Another one. 99. 100. ahead and craft these 40. Or 20. My bad. So, I'm going to craft these and possibly craft another 20 on my way to Gostovia. Sell them for another 900. That should give us a tiny bit over 1,000. We can get ourselves a large pouch at that point. Or, what I would like is to get a hood for winter because we need probably some fur-lined boots and a fur hood for wintertime. Heck, we may need more. I don't know. Give ourselves more. Maybe some pants. But right now, we need to be able to carry a whole bunch. Especially when it comes to fertilizer and our crops. So, let's see. I should have lit a fire because now it's gotten incredibly freaking dark. But after I crafted this, I was going to go directly to bed. It just gets so dark in this game if you don't actually have any light, but that's what I like about this game. It's more realistic than most. It's like the most realistic form of Minecraft you could find. Except it's medieval times, and I love medieval era times. Life was so simple back then, yet hard at the same time. Different things to deal with. Traveling by foot. But, like, finding flowers or getting flowers or crafting a new level. Let's go ahead before I go to bed and get that level of crafting up. I also got a survival point. Okay. Let's do that. We got 2 levels for that. Alright, what is this building? Slower durability, lost hammers, handyman, upgrading houses and walls. Might do builder next time. Okay. Now, let's go to sleep. We don't want to sleep till next season. Which, actually, tomorrow this season turns. So we're gathering yet again. More knives, stones to make them along with the sticks. Good thing nature provides us with plenty of those. Now, I could take a shortcut, but if I do take this shortcut, there's a good chance that I'm going to run into wolves, so I think I'll just go through to Denica and take the road down. Plenty sticks. Rocks, good. 1 40. Because we're carrying knives already with us right now. We've got like 20 of them. Fantastic. We've got what we need. Sticks are the only thing that's going to be weighing us down now. Only need 100 though. We're going to skip all these stones. Make our way up to Denica. See if we can't buy one of our high-ticket items when it comes to the winter clothing, because I know that is going to be a thing. Since it is the end of summer, right? Is it spring or summer? I think it's spring. Summer's next. Fall gets a little cooler. Winter time, you do not want to be stuck without. Alright, now that I'm just... This is way too heavy for me. Let me go ahead and craft some of these up. Hopefully I'm not too close to any boar, because the boar will see you and they will attack, just like the wolves. Deer, as far as I know, they run away from you. So excited about this game. Can't wait for them to do the windmills. I'm thinking before June, the windmills will become a thing. And I'm really, really thirsty. I should buy a flask. I usually don't like to buy flasks or food. There is a kitchen in Denica. So once we buy one big ticket item to keep us warm, probably the fur hood. We've got it all right. Now I am going to run, get some water, and we'll be on our way to Denica. Stone. 33. Were we not able to finish what we needed? Only had 7 more to go. We want all these as possible because our goal is to get a backpack, couch, and stuff for winter. We can survive the winter on our own. In fact, wintertime is the best time to find these rocks for to build your house with or to make the knives with. But there's a lot of stuff that we can build now. A lot of different houses. Well, workshops, rather. For our village. But one of the first things that we really, really need is a workshop and a well. We can provide wood for our villagers. So, although it is a pain in the tissue. When we cut down wood, I don't know if it's an actual thing that it shows us, it shows us cutting down the trees for the wood, but I don't know if it shows the same action for anybody we hire to live in our village. Woohoo! Running, running. So I'm very, very, very tired. The most important thing is firewood, food, and water to anyone we have in our place.
How are you?
Show me your wares.
Best goods in the valley.
So you say... $800, okay. So now we have 1205. Let's go ahead and get for hood 555. Hood. I think we should probably go for the long fur hood. I'm thinking.
See you soon.
Okay, now we're kind of hungry. We can see what we have with food. So we're going to come over here.
Be welcomed, stranger. Best
Show me your
goods in the valley.
wares. Plus 65. Cabbage is always pretty good. Dried meat. Cherry pie. See, tart flatbread 120. Plus 65 for honeycomb. And it's 15. No, we're still on cheese. Okay, 2 food, 2 water. It's not really that great. Meat with gravy. 30 plus water. 70. Okay. 55, 165. I think I have 4. I should buy one of these. Okay, and a couple of these. All she had was that. Okay, let's buy $65. I'll go ahead and buy another one of these. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Yes, yes, yes. A wife. I'm gonna need a wife. Alright. We're gonna go down here. And maybe we can find something along the way to pick up. Ooh. I don't want to go off the beaten path too much. Want to head over this way. I gotta get my stamina up. I just want to constantly run. Hey, look. Stuff. Take. Ha. Take. Quite possibly we can sell those shears. When I'm first growing my crops, the cabbage is one of the first things that I actually grow because it is, you can get a lot of it. It's heavy to sell, but you can get a lot of it, and it's good food. Raw. So, I've never really eaten cheese before, but I thought it might have been cheaper than getting oat roll, and I think the consumption was just as good at plus 65. It was 15 cheaper than the oat roll. With the cheese. Go ahead to Gostovia. And we've got 93 coins on us, which is more than what we started on. So we're definitely not going to go hungry. We got the 2 cheese wheels, and we've got some cabbage on us. Now, this is a cart, right? Did we pick this over yet? Oh shit, instant healing. Oh, I guess I missed that one. Oh, that's just a stick. Always looking up for things that you can pick up and find on the ground because you can sell stuff. Like those carts, they were probably hit by bandits. Some items were left behind. So now what we can actually do is run along this side on our way up to Gostovia and see if there are any more barrels that might have been dropped here. starting to get steep. And you notice whenever you get, your stamina goes really, really low, everything looks like it's dizzy. Okay. I don't think I've missed anything. Must do it, why not? And here? It's along these rivers. All right. Now, who is the person I'm supposed to be talking to? Is she in here? Ah, you. Hi, you're Dee, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Ransomere. Hello, what can I help you with? That's right. Nice to meet you too, Ransomere. What brings you to me? Unigos told me that you can fix me up with some food. I haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks. Well, it depends on what proper means to you, but I can offer you something warm and filling. That sounds more than amazing. Here you go. Now tell me something about yourself. How do you know my husband? There's nothing much to say, really. I've just arrived at the valley. I'm looking for my Uncle Jordan. Didn't expect to be done searching so quickly, to be honest. Oh, yes, he was Unigos' friend. I remember now, hearing he had eyes just like yours. I'm sorry for your loss. That's okay. I don't even remember him, really. Most that I know about him is from my mother's stories. She always looked up to her big brother, loved him furiously, even when he stopped visiting. A lot of people did, from what I've heard. There was something special about him. Yeah, tough shoes to fill, huh? The only shoes that you need to worry about filling are your own. Every man is an architect of his own fortune. Thank you for saying that. It's what I needed to hear. But let's not talk about me anymore. What's your story? I was part of a traveling band of troubadours. I've never managed to learn how to play an instrument, but I was pretty decent with my singing. Our travels brought us in the valley not long after the death of your uncle. I remember seeing Unigos for the first time. He had so much sadness in his eyes. Jordan wasn't just a friend, he was a part of him. Continue to listen. The band left a few days later. I stayed. There was something in Unigos' presence. I simply knew my place was by his side. You probably noticed the difference. No, not really. What? Are you implying that I look old? Nothing of the sorts, anyway. So, it looks like you were anchored here by love. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, you could call it that, or blindness, or stupidity, or judgment, maybe. Whatever sounds best to you. Pretend all you like. You fell hard for the grandpa with sad eyes, and you know it. I did. He annoys me sometimes like nobody else. Yet I can't imagine breathing without him now. But don't let me go all soft on you. You surely got some places to go. It was a pleasure talking with you. Every second of it. Here, I know it's not much, but it will come in handy when starting a new life. Everything costs coin these days. I really appreciate it, but I'm not looking for charity. I'll manage. Oh, come on. Don't try to be a hero. Man, alright, do something for me. It won't be a handout, just your first pay. That I can agree on. What do you need? There's a farmer's village. She's called Josephina. She usually supplies the tavern with rye, but I haven't got anything from her in a while. My stock is almost gone, and you don't even want to imagine what would happen when these people run out of beer. Consider it done. While we're speaking of beer, Unigos asked me to grab a couple for us. Of course, here you go. Great, thank you. You promised to tell me some stories about Jordan. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, thank you. So, she keeps beer at her house. Well. Alright. I see something here. Is Unigast up here? I mean, I'm trying to find him. I don't know. I'm just going to search the tavern. Oh, wait. There he is. Ransomere. Hey, Unigast. You're looking at the proud house owner from the valley, and I'm back bearing beers. A job well done indeed. All right. Let me wet my throat with his amber goodness and start reminiscing. I knew Jordan for 22 years before he died. He was my best and truest friend. A brother, actually. I remember the day we met as if it were yesterday. Listen. I was 25 at the time and living in the big city of Jellenberg, where I was born. You could say that I hated the place, but still, it was the only home I never knew. Maybe someday I'll tell you more about it. Anyway, I was forced to take care of my own, so I did, doing the only thing I could, stealing. You were a thief? I was, and a bloody good one, I might say. Picking pockets was my bread and butter. I could steal a piece of steak, right from your fork, and you wouldn't even notice. It wasn't greed that motivated me, just survival. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the process. Stealing is still a crime no matter what the motivation. I'd say you'll want to wait and hear a bit more before getting all high and mighty on me. I'm sorry, go on. We had an annual festival at Jellenberg. It always brought a whole bunch of outsiders in town. You can imagine what it meant for a man of my profession. I could do a day's worth of work in a matter of minutes. I grabbed a few coins here and there, some jewelry, a pair of boots, and I saw a nobleman with a money bag strapped to his belt. It was basically begging to be set free. Listen. I sneaked behind him in the crowd like I did 1,000 times before. Child's play. I gently grabbed the pouch, did a little shimmy magic, and there it was, sitting neatly in my palm. Just needed to turn around and disappear like always, and then wham! What happened? I was punched in the face by what felt like a bull, and I was so shocked I didn't even realize what happened until I hit the ground. My head was pounding, I could barely see straight, and do you know what was the first thing I saw next? Another blow coming? Haha, no. A smile, a big radiant smile on the face of the man with two different eyes. It was your Uncle Gordon, the one I took for a nobleman. He stuck his hand out and helped me get up and offered me a beer. Wait, did he realize you were just trying to rob him, right? Of course he did. I don't get it. That's just how Jordan was. You see, your uncle was deadly clever, smartest man I've ever known. Hands down, he could see the world like nobody else, predict things. He was always in the least dozen steps ahead of anyone else. So on the rare occasion that somebody surprised him, he was intrigued. And he wasn't expecting you? Indeed. Apparently, even despite my failure, I was still the one that came the closest to robbing him, and he liked that. Ugh, I need a drink. So I'm guessing you accepted his invitation, right? I didn't really have a choice, did I? I was terrified of the guy at the moment, so we went. He took me to the most expensive and most crowded tavern in the whole town. I remember that it was the day of the festival. Even entering that place was next to impossible. He didn't seem to care, though. Listen. In a matter of seconds, we were sitting at a table being served by two barmaids at the same time. It was surreal. And in my mind, the only explanation was, you own the place. And did he? Not at all. It was the first time in Jellenberg. It all felt like a dream, to be honest. Especially with me. Still being dazed after the punch. I was still... excuse me. sure he was a nobleman. His manners, his clothes, the way he talked and moved. And then he chugged a beer like it was a race, wiped his face with his sleeve, and barked like a drum. He went from lord to savage like that. Snaps fingers. Listen. I relived that moment a dozen times until I realized why he did that. It wasn't a mistake. Oh no. No laziness, no moment of weakness. He wanted me to see it, to understand it. Understand what? That he was full of crap. You see, Ransomere, your uncle was one of a kind. He was a true master of arms, and his weapon of choice was his confidence. What does that even mean? Imagine a closed door with 2 armed guards at the side, and you want what's inside. What are your options? You can force yourself to bribe the guard, try to pick the lock, but Jordan, he just holds his hands up high, walks right in and demands the door be opened. You're right, that sounds surreal. I never knew about my uncle. My mother's stories were quite different. Because I'm afraid she knew a quite different Jordan than me. Than everybody in the pack. Wait, the pack? Oh dear, Ransomere. There is so much more you still don't know. Our story hasn't even really begun, but it's getting late. Come on, you can't just leave me hanging like that. Alright, I'm going to tell you a bit more after that beer we had. We had a couple more, and this is me. If I remember correctly, we were talking about our past, our dreams, convictions. We started making some drunk, absurd plans. I thought we were joking, to be honest. The next thing I remember is waking up in silk sheets. I'm guessing they weren't yours, correct? Are you kidding? This was the first time I even touched fabric like that. The ceiling in the chamber was so high, it could fit a giant. I thought I was dreaming. Then the servants walked in, and I was ready to flee, but instead of fighting me, he presented me with breakfast. Really? How come? It was all Jordan's doing. I never found out how he managed to pull it off. Whenever I asked, he just burst into laughter. Even years later, needless to say, I left Jellenberg with him on that day. The first time I went outside of the town's walls, and I never came back. That was the day the pack was born. And 3 years later, there were 5 of us. A real team. A family. We called ourselves the Reminders. Oh, how I wish I could be there. It all sounds so incredible. I've never had adventures like that and probably never will. Easy, my boy. It wasn't always fun and lovely, but that's a tale for another time. It really did get late, and I'm sure you still have a lot of work to do. Come find me tomorrow, and we'll talk some more. I'll do that. Thank you, Unigos, for everything. Holy crap! Hello! You could have let me know there was somebody staying behind me. I mean, it just... Whoa. Okay. Go, you creepy little dude. So it looks like I'm a little drunk. Because I drank a beer and didn't even realize it. I'm supposed to come find him tomorrow, but if I don't head back... I don't head back, I am not going to be able to sleep or anything. Okay, it says I'm done being drunk. Oh, good, good. Perfect. Anyway. Ooh, I got a backpack on now. That is really, really cool. I like how it looks. That's really nifty. Anyway, if you like my channel, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell to be notified of each and every episode as it comes out. And as always, guys, see you later. Bye. This is so cool.